It's got to be different for you this year because as you've kind of quickly climbed the ladder from a running backs coach to getting a chance to be the interim head coach in Buffalo to now head coach, this time of year, a lot of times there's so much movement in the coaching profession.
Yes.
Is this the place where coaches come, or is there somewhere else that you guys all go and bump into other guys and you start talking about different jobs?
You know,
Senior Bowl, is that?
It's Senior Bowl,
Yeah.
Combine. It's not the not Super Bowl.
Yeah, this Super Bowl is more fans and corporate than
You
anything.
see a lot of coaches around here because feelings are hurt. You know, if you're not participating in this game, it's hard to be here.
Will you watch?
No, I mean I will watch the game. Yes, but I won't watch live.
You've seen this Patriots team.
Absolutely.
And obviously, it's like the hump that no one can get over consistently in the AFCs. Like you can have some success, but not consistent success. And you've had times in which they've been all banged up, and they still find a way. How do they do it? Give me the secret sauce to what they're doing.
Well, they're well coached. You know, Coach Belichick has done a nice job of managing egos and success, which is hard to do in our league. But, you know, they have Tom Brady. They have one common denominator there. I mean, Tom Brady is maybe one of the best of all time. And his leadership and his skill set as far as what he brings to that locker room and the organization is off the charts.
Take me through what this process has been like for you, because there were many that believed that you had pole position in Buffalo. There were some that believed you had pole position in Jacksonville before they decided to stay in-house with Doug Marrone. And then, of course, you end up going and nailing your interview in San Diego. When you're acting head coach of the Bills and Tyrod's playing well and kind of evolving, and you're a big part of that, what was it like to be on the market and people being talked about you as head coach?
You know, it was nice. You know, in the past I've been on the market. I feel like when I went in the room I had to convince people, you know, try to change people's mind. This year I feel like people expected me to walk through the door. And that was nice to see and go through that.
When you say you had to convince people, was there a feeling that in the past, or even at any time this year, that you were simply just to check off the box for the Rooney Rule? Did you ever get that feeling?
I had one of those 3 years ago, and I did not want to do it. And I had John Wooten, who's a mentor of mine. At the time, Todd Bowles called me and said, hey, you need to go do the interview just for the experience.
Right, to understand what they're going to ask you and how to be prepared.
Yes, and so I had 2 days to prepare and get ready for it, and I went in and I knocked it out. And Ron Wolf and Charlie Carsley, they kind of conducted the interview, and they gave me great feedback. But what they did was also tell everybody else around the league, hey, this is a serious candidate. And so I think that's where it started.
You never know. Like every opportunity, you know, take any opportunity you can. Okay, so you go to meet with Tom Telesco, the general manager of the San Diego Chargers. Take me through your vision. When you had to pitch to him your vision of what he had and how you're going to get them, they lost so many close games this year. What'd you share with them?
Well, first I asked a couple questions myself because I want to know what their vision was. I want to know why we were here, and I want to know what they were looking for in a head coach.
And what was the response?
And I love, I mean, I would be here all day talking about it because that was a 6-hour interview, but I love what they said and what they were looking for in a head coach and the type of leader that they were looking for. And I thought it just fit me well. And so we kind of connected right off the bat. And let me tell you, you have good interviews, but you know when you make a connection. And I feel like in San Diego, I'm in a connection with that leadership.
So you walked out of the room going, I got this.
I walked out of the room saying, I want this.
Did you send a text? Did you send a text to your wife? Like, this is. I feel good. What did you text your? And for people who don't know, his wife's a TV personality, a sport newscaster in New York City. Would you text her? Or did you call her?
No, I called her.
And what'd you tell her?
Well, I just told her. I said, I really want this job. Now I know you want me to be elsewhere because you're in New York City.
Right.
But I say the best job for me is on the West Coast. So.
And it has, I mean, you have a quarterback.
Yeah.
You have a very good running back. You have some key pieces. We'll see if Keenan Allen comes back healthy.
Absolutely.
The defense, obviously, Joey Bosa showed to be worth where he was drafted. Like, there's a lot of things going. And then, of course, the team moves right as you get the job. Let's go back to the press conference. This is your initial statement. We'll bust chops a little bit, Coach, because I know you can handle it. Here's Coach Lynn.
It won't be the first time.
Good afternoon. Folks, I am pumped. I am so proud to be the head coach of the LA Chargers. Oops.
Oops. It was awesome, but I mean, like, look, it happens because the move had just happened, right?
You know, it is, but you know, at that point, I just needed reps. You know, it's like a player. The more reps you get.
Were you in your mind going, don't say San Diego, don't say San Diego, don't say San Diego?
All day, you know it, all day.
Have you sat down with Philip yet?
Absolutely. You know, he came by the office. He's the first one to come by and to congratulate me and just want to talk and get to know me a little bit. And we talked for about an hour, and I got to tell you, I was very impressed with him. His skill sets, his intangibles off the field are just as important as his ones on the field, I'm telling you.
Aren't
He's
you
a
the
leader.
same age as Antonio Gates? You guys are about the same age, aren't you?
No.
I mean,
Antonio Gates
how is
back
Antonio
there.
Gates still doing this?
Because he's a great player, man. That's why he's doing it. That's how he's still doing it.
He
He's
is
talented.
And you have two really good tight ends. Okay, so first order of business in tinkering with the Chargers and getting them over the hump, personnel-wise, is what?
We start Tuesday. We get the whole staff together because you got to remember, we've been just trying to get the coaching staff together. Now that we get all the hires, we start Tuesday, breaking down our tape, looking at our team, looking at our needs, our wants, and kind of how to utilize our personnel. And that's where it all starts.